Hey, this is Coach Wooly, the Holistic Trainer, and this is a demonstration of the neck rotation isometric exercise. When you're doing this exercise, I suggest doing it in a sitting position, and you want to focus on moving through pain-free range of motion. Isometric in the name of this exercise implies that you're going to be doing a contraction and holding the position, so the joint that you're focusing on won't be moving, but you will be creating a contraction of force. When you're doing this exercise, begin by sitting up tall, and you're going to begin by looking to one direction and using the opposite hand that you're looking towards to help move your neck until you hit the end range of motion that you have control in. So normally you would only get about this much range of motion. The point of using your hand is to get a little bit more range of motion than you normally would be able to, and then holding that position. Now, when you get to this end range of motion, it's important that after you get there and you let go with your hand, that your head doesn't move back. So move through the range of motion that you have complete control over. So I move my head to the side, I give a little extra assistance, I get to my end range of motion, and I'm going to let go. And I'm holding this position, looking directly over my shoulder. And the second part of the exercise is I'm going to place my hand back where it was originally, and now I'm going to push back into my hand. So now I'm moving my head into my hand in this direction, but again, my head is not moving. Then I'll relax, and I'll repeat in the other direction. I look towards the side, I get a little extra assistance, I get to my end range of motion, and I let go and hold. Then the second part of the exercise is I place my hand back, I push my head into my hand, and hold. And then rest. When you're placing your hand against your chin, you want to place it against the bone of your chin, not into your cheek. So I'm placing my hand at the bone running along my chin. Another important cue for this exercise is I don't want to rotate my torso. So as I look to one direction, I want to make sure that I'm not moving my entire body, that my shoulders and torso stay still, and it's just my head that's creating the motion. Another cue is to make sure that your shoulders are staying relaxed. A very common issue with this exercise is that as people are moving their neck, that their shoulders get involved. You'll see shoulders hunching up towards the neck. So as I move my head to the side, make sure that neither of the shoulders also elevate. We want to keep the shoulders relaxed and down. When you're doing this exercise, you'll be doing alternating from one side to the other. And if you notice that there's a big difference from side to side, for example, I can look very easily over my left shoulder, but when I go to my right, I feel much more locked up. Spend more repetitions going to the right side. In your program, this exercise will have 2 assignments in terms of the duration to have it. There will be 2 contractions. One will be the contraction where you're holding the position. Second contraction will be when you're pushing back into your hand. Again, to reiterate, this exercise should be done through pain-free range of motion. And this is the neck rotation isometric exercise.